Hey, welcome to Go Riding TV, your guide to ATVing's best. Today's tour includes a visit into the Rockies to experience the supernatural beauty of Merritt, British Columbia. We talk some tech and share some good reasons why you'll want to keep your ride clean after every go. Covering the event circuit, we gather up some wonderful gals and bring you the Tracks for Breast Cancer ride. And checking the parts and accessories list, we review some mud tires for all you boggers who like to compete at the mud runs. Keeping it fun and rubber side down. Go Riding TV, it's all good, so let's roll. Go Riding is sponsored by Yamaha ATVs and Rhino. What kind of Yamaha are you? By G-Max Helmets, a perfect fit. There's a G-Max for everyone. And by Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides, the ultimate ride. Venturing off into uncharted territory isn't necessarily everyone's cup of tea, especially when you're heading off into some secluded and remote wilderness areas. A guide is a great option, but when it comes to discovering new areas, it's hard to beat hooking up with a local club, and even better, signing on to participate in one of their riding events. You get to run with experienced riders who know the trails and things to watch for, and you'll likely have a blast meeting new friends. For this reason, the Quad Riders Association of British Columbia holds an annual poker run, which they like to move around the province each year, so riders get a chance to experience different areas in what is referred to as supernatural British Columbia. This year, the ride was held in Merritt, BC, which is located 3 hours east from Vancouver.
This is our annual poker ride. We're holding it in Merritt, BC this year, and it's the first year we've had it in Merritt. So it's turned out really well. They've got some excellent trails systems around here that we've been able to utilize. It's been really good. We like to move it around the province a little bit and give different communities the opportunity of drawing people into their area and showing them what they've got to offer in the way of recreational riding in the province. So we've had it in 3 or 4 different locations in the province over the past few years, and this year we chose Merritt, and it's worked out really well. Excellent cross-section of trails. We've had people riding on Forest Service roads, trail networks, trails that hook up different roads, so you can make different circles, different technical levels of trail systems. It's been excellent.
Susan Rowling, the mayor of Merritt, was out to welcome all the riders, as she knows full well the benefits that ATV riders bring to her town and the economic support that is generated for an area that very much counts on tourism to keep businesses thriving.
It's very good for the community. You know, not only the economic benefits that it brings, but also just bringing the new eyes to our valley, so it's great.
Always pitching in when these events get organized are the power sport dealers. Grant Klassen is the local Yamaha dealer in the area and was very pleased to have all these enthusiasts out for the ride in his area this year.
This is the first time we've hosted this particular event, but I think there's a good relationship with the city, and events like this should continue to expand in town. We've got a little bit of everything. You know, aside from a little bit of dust being semi-desert out here, it's lots of single track, lots of roads, something for everyone. Anybody can ride. There's terrain for everybody, all types of ATVs, side-by-sides, you name it. We've got something for everybody.
It's hard not to find incredible views and scenery in British Columbia. So even though the trails were a little dusty from the lack of rain in recent weeks, those riders who came out for a sampling of riding in this region totally enjoyed their time in Merritt.
I have family up here in Canada, and I wanted to come and try out the poker ride. I've never done one before and thought it would be fun.
Oh, it's great. This is awesome. It's a lot different terrain than what we're used to, and the trails are nice. A little dusty, but such as expected this time of year.
They've obviously kept it a secret. There's some, like I said, good trails, some technical stuff, interesting, nice country.
It's got lots of variety on the trails and lots of water and lots of dust and
not much
trees and yeah, it's good.
It has been fantastic. The weather's great. We could have had a little rain. I hate to ask for rain, but just to keep the dust down would have been great. But other than that, well organized and good participation.
With the incredible trails traversing endless mountains and valleys, ATV riding in BC is growing in popularity, and it's great to see that more and more families are getting involved and making quad riding a part of their family time and lifestyle choice. Taking advantage of the multi-passenger side-by-side concept, Ryan Ware and his family totally enjoyed their ride as a family.
Oh, it's awesome for a family. You take the kids with you, throw them in the back seats. We got the car seat and the booster seat and everything in here. And just lock them in. They're all protected, roll cages and seat belts, and away you go. No worries. Oh, I really like it. Trails all over the place. It's really good. I'm local and I still haven't ridden all these trails. I've got a few surprises out there, the new riding areas. And got a little bit of mud here and there, so that was cool.
Scoring a luxury cruiser side-by-side, appropriately, the mare also got in the off-road spirit and joined the ride in her comfy Yamaha Rhino.
It was a good ride, yeah. I had ridden just the quads last year quite a bit. My brother has a couple, so I was able to go out on those. And I like the Rhino. It's easier on the joints.
Like all ATV events, it is the volunteers behind the scenes, and often also on the front lines, that make it all possible. So to these wonderful folks, a big thanks to all of you who helped to organize and run this event. And as for the poker run, congratulations to all who took part in this year's card game. But there can only be one winner, and that was Ken Evans, who took the honors with a handsome purse of $3,000 cash for his winning hand of 4 kings. It's good to be the king, eh, Ken? The area where the poker ride was held is a beautiful part of central BC, where there's plenty to see and do while not riding. Another reason why they call it Supernatural British Columbia. For more info on ATV riding in the province, visit the ATV BC website. Mud tires make a difference when Go Riding returns.